environmental objective and targets. After making initial environmental review, you will be setting the objective and target for an organization. What is the overall aim for the objective and target is to improve the environmental performance. We need to set targets. Now, as per ISO 14001, how an organization should set a target is shall establish and maintain the environmental objective and target for relevant function within the level of organization. Now, it should be consistent with environmental policy. Whatever objective and target you set, the policy is a statement. There is a difference between policies and objective and target. Policy is a single statement, 2 or 3 paragraphs. But objective and targets are specific. You will be having measurable quantity, 20%, 30% like that. Now, what are the factors to be considered during setting of objective and target is check the legal requirement. Significant environmental aspect. What are the aspects during the manufacturing or for a company should be taken? Technological option. So you should take the better technological option, that is best option. It either might be energy saving, water saving, less emission, etc. The best technology you have to opt while setting the objective and target. Financial, operational and business requirements. Financial is organization will be having less financial resources. So according to their budget, they should choose the objective and target. Certain things they can set for after 15 years. Certain things they can set for after 5 years. But immediate 1 year, what are their objective and target which they have to set? Now, examples. I will give 3 or 4 examples for setting an objective. This is the first objective, to reduce carbon footprint by 10% over the next 5 years. This is one of the objective organization is setting. For that, what target they can provide is they can opt for all the employees work from home mode. So what do you mean by that? Telecommuting policy. After COVID, even some companies still now they are operating in work from home mode. Why? If they are providing the office or offline mode of working, what will happen? The employees has to transit. So during the transit there will be emission of CO2 that they have earlier calculated during the previous audit. So what happens if they set a target of going work from home mode? 5 days they will be having work from home, 2 days they will be having office for the work, for reviews. So what happened? 7 days work is split into 5 and 2 days. So 5 days of CO2 emission will get reduced. So that is how they achieve 10% of carbon footprint. Now next objective is decrease water consumption by 5%. In last class, I have discussed how Microsoft has spent their water, how much water they spend, how much corporate water they spend, bore water, then the sea water, etc. In order to reduce that, if they set a target for 5%, they can install low flow toilet. What do you mean by low flow toilet is, generally this is a high tech toilets. You will be having a 5+ liter in general toilets. If low flow toilets are used, you can see only 1.28 liters is enough for flushing. So this is installation of low flow toilet. This will reduce the water consumption by 5%. That is one of the objective. Then decrease waste in landfill by 15% this year. So what you can do, you can opt for recycling. Whatever you have dumped in earlier year, you can recycle it. During a recycle operation, you will take all the waste which you have dumped. Also, you can increase energy efficiency by 2%. How you can increase energy efficiency? By installing the lamps, incandescent lamp. For that you can use LED bulbs. So objective and target, can you understand the difference? If you compare with environmental policy, it will be very vague. Vague in the sense they will be not having any weightage or any statistics. But in terms of objective and target, you have numbers. Can you see numbers are there? In all the objective, you have certain numbers. What are they? 10%, 5 years, 5% like that. It is a quantifiable matter. It's called objective and target. So environmental targets are short-term goals. But environmental policy might be a long-term. But targets are generally a short-term goal to achieve overall environmental performance. So year by year, in order to achieve the policy, you will set short-term targets and you will achieve. So one objective can have several environmental targets. Objective is one. For making an objective, you can have several targets. So which I have given example earlier. One of the target can be reducing waste. For that, how much of quantity? 10% in first year. Like that you can quantify. So your environmental objective and target might be based on the policy. If your policy does not bind with the objective and target, you cannot progress. Information gained from initial review. So can you see the sequence? If organization should provide EMS, first thing what they should do, set an environmental policy. Initial review. How they do initial review? By referring to management review or audit. They will be doing initial review. After that, they will check the register of legislation, check the aspect. What are the aspects during the manufacturing process or operational process? Then they will set the targets. So developing and implementing pollution prevention objective and target. I will be giving 5 points. These 5 points will help you to reduce pollution. Okay. There is a terminology called SMART. What do you mean by SMART is the objective and targets should be, S stands for specific. Your target should be specific, not a vague word or vague sentence. The target should be specific, it should be measurable. If your target is not achieved after 1 year, you should not set a target like that. So it should be achievable. That is called A. Then it should be relevant to your policy. Then time bounded. After how many years you are setting a target? So it is time bounded. So objective and target should be SMART in simple term. The objective and target should be results of environmental review, and it should aim to reduce negative impacts, and not only organization can do. It should have collaborative work. With whom? With the stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders? Those who supply raw material, those who distribute the product, those who consume the product, everyone are called stakeholders. Even governments are stakeholders, including management, employees, supplier, customer and regulators. Now, steps for implementing pollution preventive objective and targets. First one is identify aspects and impact. Aspects might be either positive or negative. If you are operating vehicles for supplying your goods, if you export the products from diesel operated vehicle, then it creates negative impact. If you transport your products from electric vehicle, it is a positive aspect. So aspect can be positive or negative. So will be the impact. If your aspect is positive, then your impact will be positive. If your aspect is negative, example diesel engines, your impact will also be negative. So these will be environmental impact. So aspect should be under 3 parameters. What are they? It should be activities, products and services. So aspect should be based on products, aspect based on the services, aspect based on activities. If your whole 3 points are positive, then impact will also be positive. And you should prioritize. Highly prioritized has to be set first and short it out. Based on their impact, you have to set second thing, set the environmental objective and target. After dealing with the aspect and impact, second one is set the objective and target. So it should be SMART. What is SMART? Specific, measurable, achievable. What is SMART? Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time bounded. So your objective should be SMART. So which is called SMART objective and targets to be set. Then an example for that, if you are setting objective and target, it should be like this. The emission of carbon should be lesser by 20% before 2025. An organization is setting a target in the sense they should set an objective and target like this. For water consumption, how much percentage they should reduce by what time? Like this they should be. Now, I want to show you another company. This is TCS, Tata Consultancy Service. They have environmental policy. Can you see this? TCS environmental policy. In the website you can see how they have drafted this environmental policy is by following this EMS, environmental management system. They have followed and they have set the environmental policy. Can you see this? They set and monitor the benchmark of objective and target of ongoing basis towards achieving the continual improvement. Can you see whatever we are studying here, they have set the standards, and at the end of the statement, the CEO of the company, third thing is develop an action plan. After setting the objective and target, you should make an action plan. What is action plan? You have to purchase. If you are saying LED bulb has to be installed, first you have to take action. That means removing 1000 tungsten lamp into 1000 LED bulbs. So you have to purchase that. That is called action plan. Plan should be timelines. When you will be purchasing, what are the responsibilities? Who will be taking care of that? Which team? There are different teams in an organization. Which team is responsible for that? Resource required. Monitor and measuring process. So setting the targets, taking an action plan, then either it is working or not. You should monitor. Regularly monitor and you should measure that. In adjustment to action plan, this is the final point, is review and improve. This comes under continual improvement process. You should continuously seek and improve this strategy. So this is a critical step towards environmental sustainability. So this is the overall idea. Developing and implementing of pollution preventive objective and target. You should follow 5 steps. Starting from policy, you should have objective and targets, action plan, then monitor and measure, review and improve. This 5 steps if you are following, you will be getting pollution prevention objective and target.